Welcome to another episode of How To with Paul Henderson. Today's episode is going to be on my 2-year anniversary of my rhinoplasty that I had 2 years ago, August 6th. I just had my follow-up visit September 3rd, so it's 2 years, 1 month. It's going to be kind of a short video, so it shouldn't take too long. Pretty much I'm just going to tell you a little bit about why I had it done, and then show you a slideshow, and then that's going to be it. So here we go. I'm 55 years old. Somewhere down the road, well, somewhere a long time ago, I had broke my nose. I have no idea when. My parents didn't know how I could have broke it or when I did. All I know is that I've had severe sinus headaches and sinus infections ever since I could remember. So I think that I must have broke it as either as an infant or as a toddler. Of course, some people are probably saying, well, how would you not know that you broke it, or your parents not know? Well, I was a strange little kid. I never cried. So if I got hurt, no one ever knew. I could tell you a few stories. I mean, I fell out of a car when I was a kid, rolled in the street, almost got ran over by a car, nothing. Got hit in the head with a truck when I was about... I think my parents were still married, so I had to be under 8 years old. Stitches, no Novocaine, never cried. Spinal tap, never cried. It's just, I don't know. There must have been something wrong with me. Well, anyway, I suffered my entire life with, like I said, headaches and sinus infections. I had a severely deviated septum. So a year before I had the surgery, I did have the deviated septum repaired. Now with that, the only thing that they can do is, unless you actually have rhinoplasty done, in order for them to do deviated septum repair, they can only do the lower portion of the nose. So that made a big difference. So after that, about 6 months after that, I noticed there was a huge difference in my breathing, and the headaches pretty much ceased to exist. That's when I decided to have the full-blown rhinoplasty done. I had seen three plastic surgeons throughout my life, and every single one of them said that if you do the rhinoplasty, they can 100% repair my deviated septum. But the only thing they could do about the appearance of my nose, it would only be about an 85% improvement. So that's one reason why I never had that done. And then I was watching Botched for about a year on TV, and I noticed that a lot of these people that were like my age, a little bit younger, a little bit older, would go in for plastic surgery, and their noses weren't perfect when they got done. So I searched around and I found a plastic surgeon in Beverly Hills called Profiles of Beverly Hills. It is owned and operated by Dr. Jason Littner and Dr. Payman Solomon. They were in that building for 10 years by the time that I had went, so now it's been 12 years. And the same thing, I went for my consultation, they took the before photos, and they told me the same thing, that with the deviated septum repair, they can only do the lower portion, because they don't break your nose and open it up and pull it back and do whatever they have to do. Well, with the rhinoplasty, they cut this piece right here, they break your nose, they pull the whole thing back, they do what they have to do inside. In my case, they had to put a cadaver bone inside to build it back up. Well, anyway, they said that they could fix my deviated septum 100%, and once again, they are the 4th plastic surgeon to tell me that they can only do an 85% visual improvement. And I asked them why. I never asked the other doctors why, but I did ask them. And they told me the reason being is that I have one cheekbone higher than the other, my chin is off center, so my whole face is kind of like on a slight curvature. So I decided I would think about it. I had a few months before I had to make the appointment, and it only took me a couple weeks, and then I decided that I think 85% improvement for the amount of money that I'd be paying for the surgery would be well worth it because of my health. And all I can say is what a big difference. Haven't had one headache since, one sinus infection. I sleep a lot better, I have more energy, and from what Of course, throughout the first year, I had a series of post-op appointments to go back and see them. They would look inside, make sure that it's healing properly, and every time that I did, it was healing good, or the correct way. I went and had photos done at the 1 year, 6 month, 1 year, and then, like I said, I just went back a few days ago, which was September 3rd, and they took the post-op pictures for that. And at the 1 year and the 2 year, both times, they said I was looking younger each time. Of course, that could have been just them, but I posted some photos on Facebook, and people said the same thing. So I guess that would be contributed to the fact that I have more oxygen and I can breathe through my nose. That was those headaches were taking a huge toll on me. I swear, and I'm not exaggerating, there wasn't probably a 1 or 2 day period per week that I had a zero headache. There was always something. Sometimes it was so bad I just had to lay in a dark room and just vegetate, and it was horrible. It was horrible. I actually contemplated suicide over it. It's still a kind of a touchy subject. Damn. But anyway, I did have the surgery, and it worked out perfect. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you guys a slideshow. So what it is, I took a series of photos for the 2 weeks after I had the surgery. I took one photo every day for 14 days. And then after that, I took a photo once a month, usually the last week or the first few days of the following month. So they were pretty much every 30 days apart. And I'll go ahead and show you those right now. So here we go. So as you can see, just so you know, I had no pain. There was just a little discomfort, but nothing to write home about. I know it looks pretty bad. I was hoping it was going to look a lot worse, but it didn't. But it started looking. When I was there at my visit the other day, I asked him, will it go through any more changes over the next 1 or 2 years? Because it takes a good 2, 3, 4 years for it to totally like settle down. And he did say that, you know, it'll go through some really slight changes over the next year, but nothing that I should notice. I did notice that the left side of my tip did get a little bit more defined. So I'm hoping that the right side will do the same thing. I'm 100% pleased with the results. I think I got more than an 85% improvement, more like maybe a 90, 92. And 100% improvement on my breathing and my sleeping. And I'm not lying when I say that I have more energy. I sleep so much better. I don't wake up with cotton mouth anymore, because there was times where I couldn't breathe my nose at all, either side. Especially the right side, I could never really fully breathe through that. And it was just, you know, you figure, I'm 55, I had the surgery when I was 53, but I had the deviated septum surgery when I was 52. So you figure from the time that I was an infant until 52, I never could breathe through my nose. Well, maybe not as an infant, it all depends on when I had broke my nose. I'm totally happy with it. I know it's not 100%. And there is a misconception with plastic surgery that people think that when you have it done, especially on your nose, that, you know, if you get plastic surgery, it should be 100%. You know, nobody's face is perfect. There's little defects everywhere. Now, with women, when they get it done, you know, they can wear makeup and highlight one side to make it look more even. You know, guys, well, some guys can, some guys can't. I'm not going to wear any makeup. And but it's okay. I mean, it doesn't look like I had surgery, but it does. And when I look in the mirror, and it's just it's changed my life drastically. I think I look younger, and I attribute that to the fact that I'm getting more oxygen. And let's see. So anyway, like I said, I had zero pain. The only time that it ever hurt was when I finally took a shower about 3 or 4 days later, after the surgery, I was washing my face inside the shower, and I just went across my nose and touched the tip of it, and it only hurt for like 3 seconds, and then that was it. I know the pictures looked really bad, but trust me, if it's done right and you take your meds, you won't have any pain. And if I had to do this all over again, I would. I just would have done it sooner. So that's it. I'll try to put a link in the description of the video that you can click on to their website. If not, I'll just make sure that I put their address and telephone number. And so if you're in the Orange County, LA area, or you want to fly in to have work done, that's what they do. And they do a lot of famous people. And that's kind of cool. I think it's kind of neat going somewhere where movie stars go. My surgery was done at Profiles Beverly Hills in West Hollywood, California. The two doctors that did it was Dr. Payman Solomon and Dr. Jason Littner. They work tandem. They do the surgery together. The cost that I paid was $10,000. It was $2,000 off, so it would have been $12,000, but I got it for $10,000. Do I think it was worth it? Hell yeah. So that's a wrap up on another how-to video with Paul Henderson, and that was my what was it? My 2-year follow-up post-op video to my rhinoplasty recovery video that I did 2 years ago. I think I did a 6-month and a 1 year. I can't remember. Anyway, if you like this video, hit subscribe. Hit like and then hit subscribe, and you'll get notifications as new videos come out. Got a new truck. I'll have to show you on another video. I ordered a few things that I have to put on there, so I'll have to videotape that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy your day.